I've been using WatchOS 7 since Apple released it on my Apple Watch Series 5, and I'm very happy with it. Especially the new watch faces are awesome and they have a very professional look to me, so we can go through that first before we see all the other new features. Here in the Apple Watch app on the iPhone, we have some new watch faces. As you can see, we have GMT, and we have Chronograph Pro, and we have Count Up, and also some other that I don't use. But to me, this, for example, the GMT looks so beautiful. It's the one I use now on my Series Watch 5, but as you can see, I have changed the colors to match the watch band I have at the moment for this watch face. So you can see the default watch face has blue and red colors. I can of course use that too, but it's so easy to change colors, as you can see here down below. I can choose different colors, as you can see. Really cool colors. This one is the one I have now on the watch, as you can see, and the default was this one for that watch face. Another watch face I really like is this one, but as you can see, it's blue here, and that's great for some of my watch bands. I can choose different colors, of course, as you can see down here, to match different watch faces. So I really like the new watch faces in WatchOS 7. Another feature I really like is the new sleep tracking feature. I've been using that since day one, and I must say that it's very cool to see how much I sleep every night and so on. It really feels when I'm asleep and when I'm awake, and I really like that. So that feature is really great to have, and I thought I should have problems with the battery life when using sleep tracking, but that's really not the case, because on this Series 5 I have a great battery life, and I only need to charge the Apple Watch for an hour before I go to sleep every day. So 1 hour of charging and it lasts the whole day. Now it's kind of late, but as you can see, I have 36% left. So that's great to know, because when I put this watch on the charger, I will only charge it for about an hour and I have 100% battery life again, and that will last me to the same time tomorrow. So sleep tracking is a very cool feature to use to me, because I have some problems with sleep and so on. I have for many years, but with the sleep tracking I can see which hours when I'm awake and which hours I sleep every night. And I have already seen some signs that I am awake about the same time every night. So let's see that. If we go into Health app, we have sleep here. And as you can see here, maybe hard to see on the phone, but as you can see, the more white the stripes are, the more awake I am. So light gray and white here. White, I'm totally awake, and light gray, I am very much awake, but not as much as the whites, if you know what I mean. But as you can see here, we have some signs that I'm awake about the same times every night, about 2 a.m. and about 4 or 5 a.m. every night, as you can see. So now I can actually see and maybe think about why I'm awake around 2 and 4 or 5 every night. So I think that is very helpful to see if I can find out why I am awake the same time every night. I like that. And other features I really like is that now you have the shortcuts app available on the Apple Watch, and the shortcuts works great. As you can see here, I have the shortcuts up there, And I can now start different things on my iPhone by using shortcuts. So for example, I have an audiobook app that doesn't support Apple shortcuts so good, but now I can make my own shortcut and start that audiobook app when I'm in the car, for example, and start playing it directly from my watch, or by just saying to Siri that I want to listen to a book, and Siri starts that audiobook app and start playing it. So I really like that shortcuts are now available on the Apple Watch. I really like that. And the last thing I can mention that I really like with WatchOS 7 is the hand washing feature. Now in Corona times, I think that's great to have, because now it completely automatically measures the time I'm washing my hands every time I do that. And it actually feels that very, very good. It knows exactly when I'm start washing my hands and when I should stop and so on. And I get alarms for doing that. So now I don't wash my hand too little, if you know what I mean. So that's really great. And also the watch feels when I'm coming home again, and it notifies me with a notification that I should wash my hands immediately when I'm coming home. I think that's great too, because then I don't forget to wash my hands. So that feature is really cool to have on the WatchOS 7 on the Apple Watch. So very useful feature to me in Corona times, because I'm at work and at daytime and comes home to my own home in the evening, and then I want to wash my hands before I meet my wife, for example. So that's great. So all in all, I really like the WatchOS 7. The battery life is great still on the watch, and everything else works great. It's smooth and so on. So nothing to complain about to me. It works great. Okay, bye.